Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. I am Vuyelwa Ndlovu and I'm known as NDLOVUKAZI on this channel. Thank you for clicking on this video because I really truly think that you're about to learn something amazing today. So there's this trend, okay? There's this trend that has been going about that I actually saw this trend. I think it was beginning of the year. It was somewhere in Feb. A lot of creators were doing this trend and I was like, you know what, I do not want to commit to this because first of all, it's the new year, it's 2024, and a lot of people obviously would want to hop on a trend that will make them feel better or make them feel like, oh my gosh, they're about to achieve something amazing in 2024. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Of course it's great. Having New Year's resolutions is such a great thing to do, but I'm someone who is very wary of New Year's resolutions to a point where I don't really have New Year's resolutions beginning of the year. I would rather create them on my birthday, and if you're somebody who follows me, it's something that you would know, right? January for me is just another month, okay? It doesn't matter whether it's a new year, whatever, but for me the true new year starts on my birthday in April, towards the 25th April basically. So we are literally sitting, we're in June now, and I thought, you know what, why not do this particular video where I talk about my ins and outs for 2024. At least this time around it will be something that I know for a fact has been working for me, is working for me, or something that I know I'm about to make work. Okay, I'm about to make it work. So let's start with our ins. I'll put my ins here and my outs here. Cape Town is really cold today. I am in Cape Town, South Africa. I'm filming from Cape Town, South Africa. We are experiencing the winter season in South Africa right now. So if the lighting is not giving, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this, lighting or not. I hope you guys are not fazed by that. Let's do this. Let's get into it. So I have been in 2024 now for 6 months, right? It is June 2024 and I think I'm very comfortable to say that there's certain things that are in or have been in the last 6 months for me, and certain things that have been out, in, out. So let's start with the in, the first in. The first one, number one, will definitely be saving and investing. Your girl has been saving a whole lot more, investing a whole lot more, and I'm really seeing that pay off, right? It's not like it's not something I've been doing over the years, but I feel like I'm doing it a bit more now. Why? I have no idea, but I've been saving and investing a whole lot more this year and it is really paying off. I'm one person, I will literally check on my savings and investments. I don't care where they are lying. I will be like this on them. So my savings and investments, I would say girl, lady, woman, wherever you are, and at this point, whether you are married, and it doesn't matter whether you're married to the richest man or not so rich man, married, single, in a relationship, dating, girl, have your money in check, okay? It is so important. Like, you have no idea how important it is. Have your money in check and understand that it's your money. and you're in charge of it. And if you're married, I understand sometimes married in community property, you might feel like, oh, my husband can do everything for me, but let's be honest, times are different, times are a bit different, and as a woman you also need to have your own. You need to have your own. So for me, saving and investing has paid off hugely. I am somebody who does spend, but not so much, which takes me to my out. First one, the diamond walk. I ain't the lady of the diamond walk anymore, and I know I miss all my diamond walk ladies. If anything, if you're somebody who loves luxury and you're based in South Africa, especially Johannesburg or Cape Town, you will know the diamond walk. I am somebody who used to be there all the time, and I used to frequent the diamond walk all the time, and it's because I was really comfortable spending money, and but now because of this has to go. But I still do frequent it, but not as much as I used to. And I think it also takes me to my next in, right? Where I'm saying, yes, I'm not overdoing the things that I used to do before. I am not at that point, but guess what? I am at a point where I am willing to spend, but not too much. How do I call that? Hey, I think it falls under the first one. Okay, let's move on. Savings, investments, for me, very important. I've seen over the years what that has done for me. I've seen over the years what it has done for my mother. Guys, my mom doesn't have to work a single day in her life. Ever. My mom is sorted. She's good. My mom is good because she learned the power of compound interest. She learned the power of investing and saving, and learning the powerhouses in investments, to a point where I'm like, girl, like how? And I think it's something that maybe I must just do a video on. Of course, like if she says yes, but I don't know. Like that's the thing as well. Like if you are somebody who is on social media like I am right now, and you're speaking about people that are not so much on social media, it's like now I'm basically telling you guys about my mom's business, which she might not like, and I'm hoping that she doesn't watch this video at all, because I might get into trouble. But yeah, I say this to say that I aspire to be like her, because in her 50s, early 50s, she didn't have to work a day in her life. And sure, how many of us can say that? Like in my early 50s, I don't have to work because I saved money, I invested money, and it's something that is really to be applauded for, and I'm really proud of her. Me being proud of her means I need to be proud of myself too. It means I need to limit my spending habits. Okay, so that doesn't mean that I won't be at the diamond walk anymore. I will be, but not at my own accord, okay, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what it is. Okay, another in for me is reading. I've been doing a lot of reading. I am somebody who's been doing a lot of reading. I don't know if you guys know, but an average CEO literally reads about 60 books in a year. 60 books in a year. Are you kidding me right now? Like 60 books in a year. So if you're not reading at least like 10% of that, are you gonna get to like CEO status? I don't think so. So I've been doing a lot of reading, and with my reading I've noticed that I do check out a lot of nonsense reads. Like if a book bores me from like the first 10 pages, I'm not continuing, I'm giving it out. It's like, you know, I am taking it back, or I am very picky with the books that I read. So reading for me is very important, and I think that's how I have been able to sort of stay intact with how I speak. I remember somebody in one of my videos was like, oh V, you speak so well, you are so fluent, you are so... Girl, was it a guy or a girl? Like I'm a black girl, okay? I'm a black girl. I just happen to have studied in very affluent schools, but I'm still a black girl with a black accent, a black hardcore, like Kasi, Zulu Kasi accent. So for me, reading is very important, especially in the kind of profession that I'm in outside of YouTube. So reading for me has been amazing. It's the one thing that keeps me abreast of what's going on out there, and I will share a couple of things or a couple of reads that I actually go through on a monthly basis. I do read quite a lot. I read a lot, and this takes me to my next point about the outs. You'll notice that my ins and outs are very like intertwined in a way. So my out, I'm watching a whole lot less television, right? By television, I'm somebody who really truly loves the Ferraris in Cape Town be Ferraring, okay? Boom. I'm somebody who watches reality TV shows. I like reality TV, the Kardashians, basketball wives, housewives. I love those kind of shows, and I think that in the past 6 months I've sort of decreased the rates at which I watch those particular shows, and it is for a reason. I'm really truly trying to up my game. I'm gonna be very honest, up my game when it comes to my vocab. I want to really strengthen my vocab. I want to be somebody who's very well spoken. I want to be in social settings and be able to have a conversation with the who's and who's, and really be able to adapt to any situation, and not just adapt to a situation with like rowdy, like no, I'm not about that life. And this also takes me to my next point, which is my next in on the bed. Attitude for me has been a big thing, and by attitude I mean like little things, very little things. Let me show you. I'm taking this water bottle, okay? Can you see this water bottle? Hey, attitude is me in the past saying, oh, where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? Oh my gosh, like why is it not full? But now with the attitude that I do have, I'll be like, oh, perfect, I love that, I enjoy that. Because why is that? Because my attitude is the glass or the bottle is not half empty, but it is half full. Not even half. Like I'll focus on this that's missing. Like that would literally be my attitude, guys. Like literally it would be my attitude. This would be me. When I'm blessed this much, I'll focus on this. And this is a message to all of you, like anybody who's literally watching this, and I know we are all guilty of this sometimes, and it doesn't matter who you are, we are all guilty of this sometimes. Like we focus on what is not there, what is missing, and we forget about the blessings that we have. And it takes me to the other point, my out. I that is literally correlated to this particular in half or half full half empty bottle type of vibe. My out is literally letting go, and I know it might sound a bit, what is she saying, but letting go of what is no longer there. Sure, letting go of what is no longer there. By that I mean letting go of the past, letting go of things that have happened in the past, letting go of things that have hurt me in the past, letting go of situations that have hurt me in the past. And I look at this as the empty, this. Letting go of this part and focusing on this, right? Literally focusing on this, the full part, because I am somebody who is blessed with really amazing people in my life, family, friends, colleagues, parents. My mom has been the ultimate, and when I say parents, I am raised by my mom, who is the best person in the whole world. So that's what I mean by, sorry, I divert. That's what I mean by letting go of what's not there, like literally letting go of what's not there. Okay, this takes me to my next in. My next in is literally spending more time with people who love me, people who care about me, and people who value me and my opinion and who I am as a person, and people who just love me for who I am, people who are not trying to change me, people who are not trying to bad mouth me or talk badly about me, which is the same as bad mouthing, people who speak vile about me, people who say evil things about me that they think I don't know about, but I know everything. And I just keep quiet. And people who think, just negative people, negative toxic people. Like, my in for me is letting go of those people. And you might probably think it should be an out because we're letting go of them, so they should be out. But for me, that is in, because it means that what is out is toxicity for me. Like, and I say this in the most generous manner ever. Like, I am, as people, we think we're perfect, right? And you might think that, oh my gosh, she's saying that she's letting go of toxicity, but she's toxic for me. Like, who does she think she is? She's toxic for me. So I would like for you to know that if I'm somebody who's toxic to you, let go of me freely. You know what that does? It basically does this. Your life will be like this, and my life will be like this. So let go of me if I'm toxic for you, and I for sure have let go. I don't play. I've let go of you if you are somebody who's been toxic to me, my environment, people that I love, and people I care about. I've let go of you. So please do the same and let go of me, because then your life is gonna be like this and mine will be like this. Like, you'll be in sync with yours, I'll be in sync with mine. So let's do that. So it takes me then to my next point, which is my next in. I am literally doing more of the things that I've been scared to do. Like me sitting here on camera speaking to you is one of the things I've been scared to do for the longest time. But guess what? Today, this is me. I started my YouTube channel last year, and I'm somebody for the longest time. A lot of people might not know this, but I'm really somebody for the longest time who's been sort of very intimidated by the crowd. And I would be worried about, oh my gosh, what is so and so gonna think of me? What is so and so gonna say about me? What is, girl, if I tell you now that this girl, the confidence she's got is taking me to the out. It's taking me to the out, because out for me is me overthinking. I don't overthink anything anymore. If I want to do something, I do it. If it feels good, if it feels, I do it. So this is just me saying that whatever it is that you want to do, whatever craft or whatever gift that you may have going on, don't be scared. Like, go out there and just be yourself, do your thing, and just literally be out there. Put yourself out there, and you will not regret it. I promise you. And this is just from me to you, because why not? Like, life is so short. Like, why do you care what somebody else has to think about you, what somebody else has to say about you? Like, why do you care? Like, are they your God? They're not. And this takes me to another point. Okay, another point for me: detoxifying my social media. Oh Lord, oh babe, yeah. Detoxifying my social media has been the best thing for me, because I literally removed all the individuals that I felt I wasn't aligned with, or my values are not aligned with, or they maybe like how they carry themselves. Like, it's just the best thing you can do for yourself. So do detoxify your social media. Like, cleanse your social media, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Detoxify and remove the people that you know you don't really want to interact with from a social media perspective. It might be for various reasons. For me, it is for various, and I think it's something that I will talk about at some point, how I started detoxifying my social media, like social media detox, this and that, what I did, how I did it, and stuff like that. So I'll talk about it in another video. So I think the last point that I want to speak to, I want to touch on, is basically setting boundaries. That for me is what's in. Okay, make sure you set boundaries for yourself. Make sure that you prioritize yourself. You refer to yourself as the most important person, because if anything, you are a child of God, or a child of the higher power you refer to. So prioritize yourself and make sure that everything that you do is in line with your beliefs and the fact that you love yourself and you respect yourself. So those are basically my ins and outs. I don't know, maybe I've got more ins, more outs, but I hope it just makes sense. But overall, I think for me, this video in summary is to say, know who you are, know what you're about, know the values that you have, know what you value the most, who you value the most, who values you the most, and be aligned with that, and make sure you create healthy boundaries for each other in alignment with all of that, and make sure that it all makes you happy, it brings you joy. And me saying that is me saying you are important, and the people who love you for you, people who don't judge you and who you are, they are important in your life, and those are the people that you should spend the most time with. Places you go to that make you feel important, those are the places you should go to more often. Yes, you are important, that's all that matters. And I hope you guys got that out of this video, and I love you so much. I'll see you on the next one, because we're about to do more self-development videos, and this is just the first, and we're gonna do a whole lot more. And I'll say thank you, and I love you, and take care of yourself, take care of your mind, your heart, your soul, and everything that lives in you. Love you. Bye.
Yesterday